Well, hi there and good Wednesday. All right, 7:06 is the time here as we look live over downtown Kansas City. Gorgeous. What a beautiful Wednesday it is. We've had just a really nice day. Hope that you've enjoyed it. We do have some storms ahead, and we have some new information about what happened yesterday. Remember all the storms that came through yesterday? We did have some tornado warnings in there too. And the National Weather Service actually went out, performed what's called a damage survey to try to determine, was this a tornado? Was it straight line winds? Well, in Henry County in Missouri, they indeed concluded that there was a tornado there just yesterday. So let me share that with you. Here's the latest update with that, and then we'll talk about the storms as we go into Friday, which we have a new first warn weather day. That's our top alert. And into the weekend, some more storms and more first warns. I'll walk you through everything that you want to know. So here's a damage survey, and this again is from yesterday, and we see right here east of Calhoun, there was a brief tornado. It was on the low end in EF0 with winds estimated at 85 miles per hour. It was on the track for just over a quarter of a mile, but nonetheless, that's what they found there. Okay, so looking ahead, I've got the Facebook stream up too. If you have any questions, shoot them my way. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Friday is our next chance for not only storms, but possible strong ones. So we had some new information that came out that I'll share with you. It came out at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And confidence is pretty high that we get a number of storms and the possibility of severe storms, and it's during the morning commute, so a lot of us are out, and that warrants, whenever you've got risky weather like that, when a lot of people are out and about, that's a first warn weather day. Anytime that weather could be dangerous and widespread, it gets our top alert. So the timing here is going to be 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., right in the middle of the commute. On top of that, the impacts are going to affect the drive, not just from rain, but potentially strong storms. So severe weather is a possibility. We'll look at those risks here in just a moment. But here's your rain chance map over the next 5 days. And I bet you're looking at that and thinking, oh no, there goes my Memorial Day weekend. It's just shot with storms. It will not, here, I put this on specifically. It will not rain this whole time. You will catch some dry gaps between storms. It's a stormy setup in general, but it won't do it the entire time. And you can't see it, but Monday, Memorial Day, the holiday, no rain chance right now. I pulled it. Looks dry, so we'll get there. But in the meantime, we'll be in and out of them a little bit. So let's kick it off with tomorrow, Thursday, and there you go. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I ran you from the morning till 3. You don't see anything on the forecast radar. Looks good. But by tomorrow, after sunset, you see this little cluster. Isolated storms may form. They could even be a bit on the strong side. So we'll put a first warn there for Thursday after sunset, but the main event is this. We see this strong line of storms that plows in out of Nebraska. This is what radar may look like by 6, 7, 8. And if you look at the colors of it, you've got the bright colors there indicating that these storms could be strong. So embedded within that, some severe weather is possible, and it'd just be rough driving and slow us down quite a lot. Here's the risk level. Notice the metro, Kansas City, is in the yellow. That's a level 2 out of 5 risk. And the primary threat there is going to be hail and damaging winds. Now, damaging winds are the most likely whenever you have a big squall line like that. That'll be the most likely threat, so we could see some 60-mile-per-hour winds. We'll put that in the medium to medium-high range. We could have some hail up to quarter size. That's medium risk. And there is a tornado threat, but it's on the low side. We could have a brief spin up. It's not impossible, but not really expected to be much of a tornado threat. If you're east of Kansas City by Friday morning, then you're in the green zone, and that's still a risk, but it's a level 1 out of 5, so your chances would be lower. And then it's actually a level 3 out of 5 up in Nebraska and parts of Iowa. Those storms will be a quick hit, just like they were yesterday, in and out. By 10 o'clock, we'll drop the first warn weather day. Storms will be long gone, and the rest of the day looks pretty good. So now let's get into your Memorial Day weekend, and this is Saturday. If you have outdoor plans on Saturday, much of the day looks just fine. We'll be in the upper 70s. We'll be dry. This is what radar may look like by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No big trouble for us. But watch as we get into the evening, as early as, we'll call it 8, but more likely 9 or 10. We get some strong storms. There is a severe risk here that I'll show you. These will move in out of Kansas, and this won't be a quick hit. So here's our severe risk. This is Saturday evening, Saturday night. Again, a level 2, and this one's across the area. Hail, high winds, could have a tornado threat there, but it's a little far out to zero in on the fine details just yet. But at the moment, it looks like there could be a tornado threat. So keep your eyes on that. We're keeping your eyes on your Memorial Day weekend. I mentioned this one's not in and out. It lingers through Saturday night. We'd be looking at heavy rain. It's not out of the question. We get an inch or 2. Could have 2 inches in some spots. This is Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Still looks pretty wet for your morning plans. And, yesterday it was looking like this would mosey on along and we'd be clear for the afternoon. It doesn't look like that's necessarily locked in or guaranteed. We may have lingering at least showers, not necessarily severe weather, but showers, and could have a thunderstorm or two into Sunday afternoon. This is what radar may look like by 5. So because of that, we've got so much outdoor stuff going on this weekend. Everybody's making plans outside. We want you to know about that, which is why we have the first one on there. So mid-70s, showers and storms, probably in and out, scattered throughout the day is the way it looks right now. I know we've got celebration at the station, huge event on Sunday, and it might be wet. 72 degrees right now. It is great in between storm systems at the moment. It's clear skies, it's light south breezes, humidity is down. We are feeling good. There's a close view from our Aetna First Warn weather cam downtown again, and we're in the 70s, low, mid 70s generally everywhere that you go. And the hourly planner for your evening is very pleasant. We're going to keep it dry tonight. Temperatures in the mid 60s by 11. You see how cool it gets by tomorrow morning. We're back into the mid 50s. Last night was kind of cool too, so we'll do that again. I love these spring nights. Some of our students are still in school, so the bus stop forecast 54. Grab the sweatshirt for the morning for the students, but you ditch it for the afternoon. We're going to be in the low 80s. 81 is my forecast if you can't see it. And humidity comes back on us tomorrow too, but we're dry through the day tomorrow. High temperatures, low to mid 80s. We're back up above normal. Normal is 77. We'll have a southeast breeze at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So put it all together for you. Here's your 7-day forecast. And Thursday night into Friday morning, that's one round. Saturday, let me see if I can click on this for you. Pull Saturday out. Here's your hourly planner for the day on Saturday. And I don't have any rain chance until we get to 5 o'clock. And even there, it's just a 20%. Upper 70s, not a bad looking day until we get to Saturday night. There come the storms. They continue into Sunday morning and maybe Sunday afternoon. Here's that potential rainfall, 1, 2, maybe even a stripe of 3 inches. Right now, the best chance for that looks to be just south of the metro. And we have a really swollen Missouri River too, by the way. So this won't help that situation. Might be a little lighter north of the metro, a ½ inch to an inch or so. And then Memorial Day itself looks great right now. Be looking at mid-70s and sunshine. Plans outside on the holiday should be crystal clear. Good to go. And that gets us into a quieter stretch for Tuesday and Wednesday. High temperatures, upper 70s to low 80s for there. So that's the breakdown as we go ahead into our Memorial Day weekend, that first warn weather day for possible severe storms Friday morning, and then another dose Saturday evening through Saturday night with severe possibilities, and then continuing thunderstorms into Sunday. Not seeing any comments come on to our Facebook stream, so we'll let you go from there, but we get new information, the high resolution, really good stuff. The data is going to come out before the 10 o'clock news, so we'll probably have some tweaks as we zero in, especially on Friday, but I'll have some new information for your weekend too as we try to really highlight when you're dry and when you're not so it can help with your plans. So we'll see you at 10. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good rest of your evening.